Hold on. Let me make sure it's actually recording.
Oh my god. There's a rave going on behind Chris.
Oh, I think Leo's hunting Prince.
Prince?
Prince?
The dead
He's
guy?
dead.
Yeah.
No, like
he likes
fingerprints.
purple. Give me that.
I'm gonna go live.
It's Prince's color, man.
Oh my god.
Only his.
That's a great way to start the stream. Blind everyone.
Yeah.
Blind
Hey,
everyone.
You don't want to see this.
Warning. Strobe lights
Here you go.
may cause
hat.
seizures.
It's a nice hat you got there,
Oh.
bud.
Oh,
Thank you.
Chris.
I-
I was about to say, if you commit to that bit and leave that polar bear on the whole episode, I'll send you $5.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Somebody give me
$5.
somebody get me some glue. Preferably like instant glue. What is it? Okay.
Super glue?
Super glue.
Yeah, so you can permanently have a bear on your head.
Why not? I
What if
love
you
polar
just-
bears.
Put your headphones over it.
Oh,
like your
okay, hold
headset
on.
over.
This is gonna end poor.
Don't take it off though.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll just stick one leg in it.
That's
There we
what
go.
East said?
Alexander says you need some duct tape.
Oh yeah, duct
I do
tape.
it.
That's it. Duct tape and super glue. Here we go.
Both. Hey, it kind of looks like a hair. No, you look like an old president.
Whoa, squaw. I don't think Lincoln wore that though. I'd have to go back to Georgie, huh?
You look like a president. You don't sound like a president.
Hey, I'm the president.
Oh, much better.
Oh, this is not gonna last. My head is already sweating.
And yet he was calling for a hat not even 5 minutes ago.
Come
Where's
on now.
my beanie at?
There's
Oh, hey, I
$5 on the line.
Yeah, I can toss that on too. It's got a tiger.
The bear's wearing
The
it.
bear's wearing it.
Oh god.
Perfect. This is perfect. So,
Oh.
I guess speaking of super glue, we're playing a superhero themed game.
Hey!
Best transition.
Boom. Segue.
You did it.
So I always skip this part when it's the first episode of the night. So, does anybody have anything in their very interesting lives that you want to talk about that's happened since the last time we recorded?
Oh, hey.
And obviously, Chris does.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Just look at
Kevin
him.
go first.
Me and
Yeah.
Des played this game. And for audio
Yeah.
listeners, I'm pointing to my game of Wingspan.
Oh, cool. Because
Ooh.
it's very tiny and I can't see.
Here,
But
let me get it.
awesome.
That's
It's got a
what's
small
happening.
wingspan.
Some of them have very large ones, though.
Suburb.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
very fun board
What is it
game.
like? What am I looking? Oh, is that just like a legit bird? Or does it have like human
That
legs?
is a bird.
Okay. Thought it was
Yes,
like
he's got
tap
human
dancing.
legs.
Like, what-
They should
What
have
kind of game is
another
this?
version that's called
That's upside down.
Legspan. But
They
it's just
actually
like
just
the bird
came
with the
out with
legs.
Fish Span.
They also have Wormspan,
Serious?
And
which is
Wormspan.
dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is getting weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
we both have a copy of the game. Neither had. Well, I mean, he played once, like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I want to play it again. You guys want to play that instead?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
There's actually a PC version. There's a video game version on Steam.
Oh.
Okay, well then it's doable.
If you buy the game, you get a discount on it. Fun fact.
Oh.
I already have it.
Oh, on Steam?
Well,
No, I
retroactive
already
discount.
have the physical.
If you buy
All
the
right.
physical copy, you get a code for the digital copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like
Yes, now I'm so
thrifted it.
confused.
Damn it.
I thought I got it, but you ruined it.
Damn, Chris.
All right, it's good times this weekend with you, Kevin.
Yeah, we had fun.
Anyone else?
That was convincing.
Yes, we had fun.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, we're a terrible podcast, guys.
I did actually have more going
110%.
on, but
Yeah,
I'll,
talk
I'll
about
wait.
that.
oh, okay. Hey, I mentioned it I think last time, but Alex and I were working to put our improv theater's anniversary party on, and it happened this Saturday, and it was very fun.
Ooh.
We had a community art project, so I got like a thrifted canvas, and everyone got to add to it through the night. So that's got some nice funky creatures and stuff like that on it. We might display it. Yeah, it was a good time.
Noise.
Yeah.
I was on vacation, so I didn't do shit.
Wait, you didn't shit on vacation?
You're allowed to shit when you're on vacation.
That's
Kevin.
not true.
It's too much
Oh.
work.
No,
Very
that's why that whole saying, the
Actually,
the
that
boss
is
makes a dollar, I make a dime. So that's why I shit on company time. He's not allowed to on
Yeah.
company time.
I did go
It's
on
the-
a little trip up to Minnesota and Wisconsin. I forgot that what happened since the last time we recorded.
Oh, man.
I ate some mac and cheese. That
Wish
was
I could
really
forget
good.
all my
Amazing mac and
vacation.
cheese.
Yeah. Join the Discord to get. Wait, I don't think I posted it in general chat. I just posted it in our staff chat.
Oh my gosh.
But,
You have to
yeah.
be a-
Well, join the Discord anyway.
Yeah, join the Discord.
Any
I
other
played-
delightful things you
I
eat?
did play another board game. I don't remember the name of it.
Crotch
but-
span.
So basically, the
Ugh.
premise of the game is the person to your right is trying to murder you. No, wait.
Dad's just trying to murder you?
Yeah, so the person to
I'm
your
sorry.
right is trying to murder you while you're trying to protect them from dying. And you're trying to murder the person
Interesting.
to your left.
Oh.
That's fun.
And you're playing with these like little minions that have to get to like the battle arena in the middle of this circular board. Oh my gosh, what was the name of that game? It was
I think
Murder
it's called
Span?
Murder Save.
no. Oh man, it was such a fun game too. I'll have to message my
It was
friend.
probably Circle Jerk.
No, I don't think so. But it was
Really
a really
need to
interesting
know.
game because you're trying to not let other people die so that the one person to your left dies. You're trying to protect
Mm.
everybody else, including yourself, from dying while trying to murder the person to your left. And it was like a
That
different.
sounds too stressful.
Yeah, it was. It was a
It'd
lot
be
to
great
keep
if they
track
had
of.
a hardcore mode so I could actually kill somebody but justify it because it's a game.
Oh god.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Nobody else wants that, Chris.
It's a game.
Chris
It's
wants
just
to
a
live
game,
in the,
officer.
He has very specific seating instructions when he invites people to play it.
Why are there name tags down?
You will sit on the chair you're on.
Why
Are you
there
looking it up, Kevin?
Axes mounted over my chair. Yeah, let's all
Are you
sit
trying
here
to
in
find it?
silence while Kevin figures out this game that he.
No,
forgot the name
go. Keep going.
Please, please. Well, then I'll talk about my once a year exciting thing. So the movie that I helped make, Sweetmeats, premiered here in Cincinnati last week, and we got to go see it. I saw it with Alex and Dez. They gave it like 10 out of 5 stars. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Noise.
crazy.
No.
That is
But it's really
crazy.
cool. Anybody who follows Troma and knows Lloyd Kaufman, he was there. That was the first time I met
Nice.
him. It's pretty cool. And then it's going on a tour around the country. Most of it's in Ohio, but there's a couple out west. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm going to go to the next one. It's up in Inglewood, Ohio. That's about an hour from Cincinnati. And he's going to be there again. So I actually might get to talk to him this time because I was swamped. I mean, the place was packed. It was sold out. I was standing on the back wall watching this thing. So
Oh, you couldn't get a seat?
yeah, I just ended up standing in the back with Ricky and what's her name? I'm forgetting her name now.
Eileen?
Eileen. Yeah, the 2 stars of
You
the
guys-
movie were also standing in the back.
Why weren't there reserved
Come
seats for
on.
you all?
I don't know. And even Lloyd Kaufman was standing in the back for a while. Then he looked over at like whoever was helping him. He's like, I'm going to go sit down. And they left. He didn't even watch the movie.
He's probably like 80 years old, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. He's super old. Yeah. But I mean, what a fun guy. He was just, I get why everybody calls him Uncle Lloyd now. You just feel like he's family.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like, hey, how are you doing? And he'll tell you a 10-minute story.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey, I'm Lloyd Kaufman, president of Tromaville. Just go on a spiel.
Well, highly recommend you find, or like you reserve seats at the next one. Alex and I weren't able to sit next to each other either. I had to go find like a solo chair somewhere to sit. And I'm like, this is a little weird, but it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Can I hold your hand, sir? My husband's sitting in the back, but
I'm
we can just pretend.
I know your wife's there and she might not like that, but I also need support. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, yeah, no, it was fun.
Yeah, that's Sweetmeats horror comedy musical. I don't know how many of those are out there, but it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah.
I wish we could have gotten a copy of that the Blu-ray or DVD, but it was only on the Kickstarter or something.
Yeah, I didn't know I didn't check out the merch table. Usually they bring copies to sell, but
I didn't see any.
I still don't
they
even
had
have a copy
other
yet.
Tromo.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Eric's got a copy of it like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, I haven't even seen this thing, which was nice because when we did our last movie, All Your Friends Are Dead, I'd seen it like 2 or 3 times before we went to see the theater showing of it. So I was able to kind of watch the audience and gauge like what they're doing more, how they were receiving it. But this time is like, yeah, there it is. All Your Friends Are Dead, baby. And Sweetmeats. So
I backed the Kickstarter for Sweetmeats when he ran the first Kickstarter that didn't succeed. And then Ricky messaged me and said, hey, we're doing this other one, but if you just want to send me the money for the Kickstarter backing level you backed at, I'll just make sure you get a copy. And then at the end, he was like, hey, you want to add like an extra $10-15 and I'll send you the All Your Friends Are Dead as well. And I was like, sweet. So I got both of them.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, I remember you messaging me like, hey, Chris, is this legit?
Yeah. Because I was like, I don't really know who this is.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I'm putting the money right in my pocket.
I feel like Ricky, he did. I saw he posted something about like was it a 72-hour or something like Film Fest or something like that for. It
was the Kevin Smith 37-hour Film Fest. I was so bummed I didn't make it that day. I had to work, but he and Nick, who did the camera work in both those movies, and then a couple of his friends, they submitted and they actually got selected as a finalist. Ultimately, they didn't end up winning out, but I mean, just to be screened at the main event was pretty cool. So it's called it's called Blessed Bites. It's like less than 5 minutes. If you go search YouTube for Blessed Bites, it's pretty good. I love it.
Nice.
I'll just be prepared for a catchy earworm though, because he actually had time to put a song into this thing that had to be shot in 37 hours, and you're not going to get that out of your head for a while.
All right.
They I will say because of like all the music in the film, people were asking. There was like a question and answer like section afterwards, and someone was asking if the music would be available. So that might be something in the future. I think he was talking
100%.
about it.
Yeah, Lloyd, because Ricky was like, yeah, I don't know if we can put this out because Troma owns it, and Lloyd's like, nah, it's your film, man. Do what you want with it.
Yeah,
so I think he's gonna work on it.
Nice. All right. Anyone else?
I do want to say one thing. Since this episode, the audio version will be coming out next weekend, there are some plans. So Extra Life, the charity foundation or whatever, organization.
Charity organization.
They are doing a tabletop weekend in 2 weeks from the stream tonight. And then if you're listening to the audio version, it's a week later. And we're thinking of participating. So we're thinking right now, this is preliminary. So we're not 100% set on any of the details. But the plan right now is to start at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and end around 9. Do like a 6-hour session, raise some money for Extra Life. and it would be awesome if you could join us. It would be April 13th?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And then, as well, the previous day, I've been talking with our friend Al Chessbreach about also doing another tabletop RPG for his normal Saturday stream. So, again, still need to figure some stuff out if we're even going to do it. So, it's not set in stone, but the plan is on the 12th, me and Eric will be joining Albert on his channel, and then the next day on this channel, we will be live streaming some game. We don't know what it is going to be yet, but yeah, that's the plan. So, yeah.
Can you guys just like subtly drop advertisements for our podcast when you're doing Al's?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, Friday, I sent Al the latest short we have of George as Fuck, and he played it on the stream a couple times. So
yeah,
a couple times.
Yeah. He likes to replayed the part where Kevin's like fuck like 3 times in a row.
I liked the clip that
Life
you made,
Siphon.
Kevin, where
that's the name of the game.
You
Life
found
Siphon.
Good job. Man, if you ever want a quick answer, Kevin's your guy.
20 minutes later.
I really
but yeah,
wish you would have done that at the end of the second episode.
That would have been so funny. Oh, jeez.
Just yell out Life Siphon right before the screen goes black.
Life Siphon and credit music.
Sorry, I interrupted you. What were you going to say?
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, did anybody else have any Last time we had no exciting events, and this time I feel like we had 15 of them.
Get them all out now, so next week can go back to normal.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
One thing I did was I went up to with Kevin and Des. We went up to our the friend of the pod, Super Ruther, Cody.
Super Ruther.
Went up there and hung out with him, played some board games and stuff.
That's where we played Wingspan. Yep.
Yeah.
I crushed everybody in Jackbox games.
You did. We tied in Wingspan.
I know. Like almost in every category we tied.
Yeah. And then the other categories, like I would win by 2, but the other one you would win by 2. So it's like,
yeah.
But I really want to play that game again.
I did feel bad though, because what is it? Drawful animate.
Mm-hmm.
You have like 2 frames and you draw like your self-portrait. So I drew myself like flipping everyone off, and then I was like, haha, that's funny. But then when I won, I was like, wow, that makes me seem like so much more of an asshole than I intended for it. Yeah.
I won.
Yeah, and then my avatar was a swinging ball sack.
It was.
Oh no!
It was pretty good though. It was very detailed.
Yeah, definitely needed that detail.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, did you have anything that you wanted to share?
I mean, I could reiterate how fun our last stream was last Sunday when Chris and I tried to play Phasmo, and I ended up playing mostly by myself.
That was a blast, let me tell you.
Century.
Yeah.
Eric with himself.
Gosh. Yeah, and all I could do was watch.
It was like you were killed and you became a ghost.
Let me tell you, it's not as scary to play Phasmo when you can't hear anything. It's just really hard not to die.
Yeah, the ghosts are always trying to do those like, and you're like, I don't know what's going on.
Ghost is like, what's with this guy? Am I off my game?
You cause a ghost to have an existential crisis.
They go to therapy.
The first time we ever had a ghost just leave.
That's the mac and cheese Kevin had when he was in Chile.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is.
So if
you brought it
like
back?
blurry foods,
it's
then
phone.
check out that place.
I
Seriously,
didn't see you hold the phone up.
You posted that, and I reacted to it. I said, I don't know what it is, but I'd eat it.
That's Kevin's phone. You gotta eat it now.
Yeah.
I got a bear on my head. Give me a phone. I'll eat it.
You brought it back. She said. I was like,
see you hold the phone
this
at all.
And
Yeah, like the slowest, most obvious.
that was really funny. That's a clip.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Let's actually play the game that we came here to play. How's
All
that
right.
sound?
That sounds
All
funny.
right.
I guess.
Why not?
So we are back in the Marvel Multiverse RPG with Deadpool role plays the Marvel Multiverse.
Got it.
Marvel Universe.
Universe, yes.
Yes. So, who feels competent enough to give us a recap of what happened last time?
I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic because I do not.
And
No.
then Chris stays muted the rest of the episode.
All right, Des, you got this.
All right, episode it was 7. All right, hey, last week on Adventure Awaits, we found ourselves in a similar sized room, but we weren't alone. Similar size to what? I don't know. I didn't write it.
The first one, the first room we went to. We dropped
There it is. There it is. Oh yeah, we're in a maze. That makes sense.
Yep.
All right.
Amazing.
Got it in one.
We were joined by Shrunken Bones, Chandu the Mystic, Ruby Thursday, and Gorilla Man. So a fight ensued. We realized that these were some of the people that had gone missing, but they were hired by the bad AI, which was that just Madam? Was that
I
her
think
name?
is the
Madam?
name of the
Yeah.
AI, yeah.
Yeah, to become of their obstacles. So we're stuck in this maze trying to get out of it, but it is designed to kill us. Let's see. We did use our team maneuver, however, quickly Guns for Hands, I believe, went down, right?
Yeah.
And
Currently
didn't get
sitting at negative 12 hit points.
Yeah. It's been a rough fight because Rin has become grappled. No, I was sorry. These notes are some of the worst notes I've written.
Do you
All
remember
right,
when I
yeah.
said competent?
Yeah, I didn't. I was voluntold. All right, yeah. Ruby Thursday tried to grab Rin. She did get out of it, but then Chandu, in parentheses, the bastard, pinned her in place. So I will have some issues there. Hit Monkey. Oh, okay. This is how we ended the episode. So is there anything in between the very end of the episode that I've missed that anyone wants to add to?
Abruptly because Chris wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, so the ending that I have is Hit Monkey takes a cool action pose, and we'll find out what happens this week. Yep.
I'm always in a cool action pose.
Yes. So now we need to go to a very fun segment, which is things Kevin got wrong.
What? No, I didn't get nothing wrong.
Yeah, baby.
That's just what the segment's called. It doesn't matter who is running the game.
All right. Well, since it's not me, I'm gonna go.
I made a grave error in my preparation, which has made the game much tougher for you all. So I wanted to try and rectify that in a way that will be fun and not break the game too much.
Okay.
So,
did we actually lose Kevin?
Huh?
Oh, he's
Did
gone.
Kevin actually? Yeah.
Yeah, he
Is this
spontaneously combusted.
Oh, okay.
He's still there. He's just pooping.
Okay.
He left his ass in the bathroom.
So
How is he sitting in a chair?
anyway, everyone shut up. I'm trying to give you something. So at last we left off, a couple of people had been knocked unconscious, correct?
I think just me.
least guns for hands, yeah.
It was just guns for hands. Everybody else is still awake, right?
Yes.
Rip.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is kind of that moment where things are looking very dire for our crew, right? And I feel like this would be the perfect moment for an inspirational speech to rally the team.
I got this, guys.
This could come from anybody except for Guns for Hands, who is unconscious.
I feel like it needs to be Hit Monkey or Action Bastard.
I'll just tell you the level of what's the word that I want to say here? Recompense that I'll give you is dependent on how well the speech goes. So do with that as you will.
Okay.
It's all you guys.
You got
I'm gonna go pet my cat.
okay.
So there's
Euphemism?
just a little bit of a lull in the battle, a moment. Somebody recognizes that this is the opportunity. So whoever's feeling called to rally the team.
Milo, get to it.
Action Bastard, after having seen Guns for Hands go down, he sees the team struggling, and he has a momentary flashback to that battle in Asia, in Tokyo, with his former team. And he thinks, not this time. I didn't help them. And he straightens his back, squares his shoulders, hands on hip, and he goes, ha 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 ha! Team members, do not fear. Though one of us is down, we will be victorious. If we use our strength and our heart, and we combine our power, we can save our friend and defeat these foes. Please, friends, rally with me. We shall defeat them.
Yeah!
That was fantastic. And I love that, you had that real story moment that we've already learned about Action Bastard.
Yeah.
That was awesome. The next question I have for everybody is, what is our karma situation at? What's everyone sitting at?
I think I'm maxed
Goes.
somehow.
I am maxed.
I have 3 karma.
Okay.
So
What I would like to do is, and it sounds like everybody has at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would like to give everybody the opportunity to spend a karma and then fill up to max. You'll be at 3 karma. Or 2
Okay.
karma, depending on
Rank.
your level. Yeah, your rank, sorry.
And
As far as
So,
what
yeah.
spending karma means for everybody, not
Yes,
earning,
I had that pulled up and I was going to do this. And
using
then I closed that one.
karma.
Hey!
After a character makes an action check, they can spend a point of karma to gain an edge. Oh, after you make the check, you can... That's cool. When an enemy makes an action check that affects a character, they can spend a point of karma. Recovering. If a hero is low on health or focus, they can spend a karma point to make an action check to recover some of it. For health, you would make a resilience. For focus, you would make a vigilance. The target number is 10. On a success, take the Marvel die and multiply it by the character's rank. Just like you would with a damage roll, the character gains that many health or focus points back up to their maximum scores. A fantastic success gives double that amount back.
so I'm currently pinned. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So I could give myself an edge for the next check, or them I'm trying to figure out, because I would want it to help me get out of being pinned.
You want to know how?
If you want to spend it for an edge on your next turn, that's fine.
Mhm.
It's also, I don't know what your health is at, but it also makes sense to heal
Oh yeah.
yourself.
Okay. Marvel die times rank.
Which is
Rank
you're
2.
a 2.
Okay. I'll do that.
Your 2?
That would be a non-combat resilience check, yes?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good.
All right, so
Mine are all the same. I don't know what the difference between a regular check and a non-combat check is. Do you guys? Is there maybe some abilities that?
I think there's abilities that only affect when it's like out of combat versus when you are making an attack.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I've got an 11.
all right, cool. I gained 6.
That beats 10.
But I only rolled a 2
Oh,
on my
no.
Marvel die. So that is 4 hit points. I'm still down.
Oh no.
Terrible.
So I rolled a 14, and my Marvel is 3 times 2, so I gained 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
I am now at -8.
Less dead.
Almost dead.
I will need to just spend it on giving somebody trouble or giving me an edge if I can do that.
You're full health still?
I mean, I don't have enough to. I'm 2 points down. I guess I could do my focus thing.
You can spend your karma to give somebody else a healing check.
Well, okay. I will give it to whoever benefits from it because it just doesn't make sense for me to spend it.
Technically, you're giving this to Kevin, right?
Yes.
Technically, he's supposed to make the recovery check.
Oh, okay.
You're spending your karma to give him the recovery check.
Okay. Go, Kevin. Make the recovery check. Come back to life.
Uh-oh. Oh,
It's
I got
like, it's
11
worse.
again. I got 11 again.
Okay.
And then 3 times 2 is 6.
All right. So, to circle back to the initial mistake, the rules say, or not the rules, but the game suggests if you have fewer than 5 players, you reduce the number of headless. Oh, dang it! What are they called? The headmen. That's what they're called. You reduce the number of the headmen out there. So the balance for this fight was not in your favor. So that's why I was trying to rebalance it by giving you some karma.
Cool.
Yeah, it kind of felt that way. I was like, oh, this is meant to kill us all.
Well, the whole thing is meant to kill you.
Yeah, bro, yeah. But like this
That's
room
the
specifically.
situation that you're in. When we last left off, it was Hitmonkey's turn. He scowled and growled and looked cool, and then we ended the episode because Chris had disappeared by that point. So, Chris, it's
Thank
your
you.
turn.
Feeling much better. I don't think that I'm going to leave this one early, knock on wood. Tire table's made of wood, so we're good. See, so let's see. That's where is okay. The guy, Gorilla Man. After him, I don't remember. Like, is okay. I'm gonna shut up. I'm just gonna go after Gorilla Man, and I want to do the double tap. If I can. Which I can't remember how much that takes, but I will go ahead and double tap that guy.
Is it not on your character sheet?
It is. I made a separate character sheet that's easier to read, and I can't even read that. So agility attack, combat. Here we go. And I got a what?
Ooh.
What did I get? Because
you got a 22 with a Marvel on the
22 with the Marvel. Holy sh!
Holy shit.
Oh.
And it says with a fantastic success on this, it's double damage and bleeding.
Nice.
Making sure 2 spaces. I got 2 spaces. Cool. So yeah, I just lined up my shot. I see Guns for Hands go down, and I'm like, "Grr." And I turn to the closest combatant, and I just fire at Gorilla Man. Pew pew.
Sorry, I told you guys my windows got closed out earlier. I had all the character sheets up and ready to go, and those got closed out too.
Oh no!
I'm
That's
back.
par for the
I'm
course.
back. Yeah, I did most of that while you were talking, but I'm back. Okay, so you are doing the double tap.
Yep.
You got a ridiculously high number, yes.
Yeah,
That is a
22.
hit. And you said double tap does what once again?
Double damage on a fantastic. So I got 36. That's 72 damage. And bleeding.
72 damage. It is reduced. He has 31. So it's 6 times 4. Instead of 6 times 5. That's what? No math. 24 plus 6, 30. And then that's doubled. So 60 damage.
Sure. I'm just reading my 36. Oh, you're taking away his.
He had
He's got
sturdy,
damage
so it
reduction,
reduces. Yeah.
I'll take 60.
60 damage. This was the double tap. That's the maneuver that you were using.
Yes.
Double tap. You blast Gorilla Man, and he falls.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I pull that gun barrel back and.
Monkey versus gorilla. Monkey always wins.
And then I think that's pretty much all I could move. But you know what? I'm gonna scooch up behind my gal here. I can't remember. Ren. There we go.
It's on the screen, isn't
Kinren.
it? Oh no, it's not.
So let's keep it rolling. Hitmonkey blasted Gorilla Man. It is Action Bastard's turn.
Okay. I think Action Master's probably, since the Gorilla Man just went down, he's just going to run up towards Thursday?
Ruby Day of the Week.
Yes. He's going to go into defensive stance, since he can't quite get close enough. So, basically, any close attack made against the character has trouble until they are successfully attacked in this combat. So, I'm ready for her to attack me, since I'm closer.
Okay. Gotcha. And duration concentration. Cool. I think Captain America has this. Because I played him in a game once. That's cool. That's awesome. Okay, then it's Ren's turn.
Mm-hmm. So I am currently pinned by Chandu, like with some mind thing or something.
He used a spell that I am forgetting the name of. The Crimson Bands of Sitarak.
Okay.
Just finger knuckles in his mouth and cast it. That's
Just finger knuckles. That is, yes.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna spend. Oh man, I'm low on that. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get out of this, but you said the only way is for him to lose concentration, so I have to attack him.
What? No, it is a concentration spell. You're pinned.
Yeah.
So you can
So I
attempt
have to
get out of being pinned.
Then I'm gonna do that because I need to.
I forget how to do that at this point. We definitely talked about it last time.
Melee attack versus melee defense, I would
I
assume.
would imagine that.
That sounds accurate.
I was pinned, not in this. Oh, here we go. This works like grabbing.
It works just like... I'm in the middle of reading it too. Except that the pinned character has trouble on melee attacks and agility checks and cannot use movement actions.
And then
So grabbing.
Neither the grabbed character nor the grabber can move unless they carry the other person with them.
I mean, honestly, if you just tell me how you're getting out of the grab, then we can resolve this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, well, first off, she's got a history in like dance, and she's also got very flexible arms. So I feel like she like does some yeah. I turned into like a jellyfish to get out of the grab.
Don't think you can turn into a jellyfish. I don't think that's in your power set.
Seeing what Chris is doing, and that was inspired. I did a little sachet out of there, like, ooh, can't touch this.
Bing, 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 bing.
I'm gonna.
There's an escape action.
That helps.
Escape.
Yes.
If the character is grabbed or pinned, they can attempt to break free. They make a melee check against the grabber's melee defense. If they succeed, they free themselves. Because you were pinned, you have trouble on it.
Yeah. So I did roll the melee score, but since I have trouble, like, do I need to roll my highest one with trouble? Or I haven't had to use trouble.
You re-roll your highest die.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it was the same. I swear to God, every time I've had an edge or now trouble, it's always the same result. That is a total of 12.
And we are. I'm sorry. What was the? You were going against? It's the melee defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is why I hate having 8 different character sheets up at the same time.
It might be like a
not
special
fun.
defense because it's a spell. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. I was looking at the wrong character completely. Okay.
Yeah, it's Trondu.
It's melee defense. So let's look at the Crimson Bands real quick to make sure it's not a special case. If the text is yes, the bands paralyze the target. On a fantastic success, the target can be pinned too. Breaking out of the Crimson Bands requires a melee check with a target number 20.
Oh, wow. That's a high check.
So that didn't work.
Well, I was going to try to help, but forget that.
Yeah, you
All
could
right,
spend one of your karma to give yourself edge.
It's true.
On this check, but that's
Either way, it's not going to impact it this time because I would need an 8. So maybe next turn. All right. Well, in the meantime, yeah, she's trying to get out of the pinning. And she's like, "Oh God, help me if you can, please! I can't get out of this." Yeah, there you go, Hitmonkey. He just chokes me out, so I don't feel the pain.
I just shoot you.
Oh no. Well, up next, we are at the top of the round, and it is guns for hands.
Wake up.
I'm still at -2.
I know. Wake up, guns for hands. Wake up.
Okay, there's like nothing that you can do from unconscious?
Nope.
Gotcha. Well, then it's on to Shrunken Bones. He is going to do something.
What was the name of that spell that he cast?
The Crimson Bands of Sitarak.
CI?
You want to look at it?
SI?
Here, I'll just post it.
Okay, cool. That helps. Thank you.
Yes, no problem.
The only thing I'm questioning is they lowered the DC of Spider-Man's thing to get out of the webs. I wonder if the DC is similar. It used to be 20 and they lowered it to something else. But she can't get out of it still. I think it's like 18 or 16 or something like that. I'm just going to double check.
Okay. I think Mr. Shrunken Bones is going to try to shoot an energy burst. An elemental burst, sorry. I think he's got his eyes on... Shrunken Bones is kind of a goober. And I feel like he would try and go for Rin because she's already pinned up. So it's going to be tough for her to dodge the attack. So I think Shrunken Bones is going to shoot an elemental burst at Rin. So this is a ranged attack against an enemy in line of sight. But I am also remembering that with pinned, I think maybe he's going to take a trouble, right? Because you're technically grabbed. Anyone making an attack against the entangled characters has trouble. So he's gonna do a ranged
This trouble's gonna get him a 6.
attack. And that's very poor. Same amount. So that's an 11 against your agility defense.
That does not hit.
Cool. He shoots out a glob of something gross. And it
Ugh.
splats on the floor. Yep, just like that. Doing the Foley work.
It lands like right before my feet, and then I like kind of look at it and look at him, and I'm like, seriously? That's disgusting.
He looks over at Chandu and he's like, hold her still.
What?
And then we skip over Gorilla Man, who has been felled by the Hit Monkey. And we'll go to Ruby Thursday. Ruby Thursday's turn. Ruby's just gonna start whipping people with her tentacles.
I just want to pop in again. People say TN20 is good. What's the word? Makes more sense because it costs more focus than it does to web sling. So
Okay,
TN20 is correct.
gotcha. Well, thank you for double checking that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she's gonna do. What's that? Dang it! I keep losing it. Fast attacks. She's whipping her tentacles around. So that means she's going to attack someone in range, and I think she has the same thing that. Yeah, you have. She has extended reach. So she's gonna whip at Action Bastard, and I think at Ren as well. No, she already sees that Ren is pinned up. She's gonna try and hit Monkey as well. So we have fast attacks, and we're gonna do a single melee check. That's gonna miss both of you, I think, right? Oh, and then also Action Bastard was in defensive stance.
Yes.
So this takes a trouble on top of that. So that's a 10 for both Action Bastard and Hit Monkey. I think that misses both.
Definitely misses.
I backflip over tentacle.
Dag, she just whips her head tentacles around to no avail. Yeah, okay, sorry. And then it is Chandu's turn. Gosh, I get to take so many turns before you guys do anything.
Do you love it?
I wish I had more time to read read things.
You have all the time in the world, bro.
Okay, so I can hold concentration and cast other spells, right?
That's bullshit.
I can look it up.
A character can concentrate on powers up to their rank.
Yes.
So, yes, I can do this. So I think he's going to. I think he did this earlier. I'm going to use the Bolts of Bathrak. That in action. He makes an ego check, and this is going to go at I think Hit Monkey, even though I really don't want to. Because you'd just be like, I dodge in slow motion. This is an ego check against your agility defense.
Oh, okay.
For this attack, add 1 to the character's agility damage bonus for every 2 points of focus that they spent. On a success, an affected target takes that total damage on a pass. Okay, that doesn't. So I'm spending my 14 focus on this again.
I would like to spend a karma to give you trouble on the check.
Ooh.
Okay.
Assuming when an enemy makes an action check, I'm assuming even an attack is that.
Yeah.
I'm spending the karma.
Yes.
You can
Okay.
also
Yes,
wait for the
that is
result.
true.
Well,
this is the result.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
The roll that you got. Yeah.
Boom.
So you are spending your karma. Okay, go ahead and take that, and then we are re-rolling with trouble.
Look up which.
Ugh. I don't think I can dodge. That's still enough to hit me, but dodge just falls under actions. So I don't.
Slow motion dodge.
Character
is a
actively
reaction.
dodges to. Do what?
Slow motion dodge is a reaction.
Okay. Then I would like to try to do that.
That's
Okay.
another- that's double trouble.
Another trouble.
Double trouble.
Yeah. I don't see where it's a reaction, but I'm listening to you.
Just click anytime. How about from here on out, anytime anyone uses an ability, drop it into the text box. Just click on the
Okay.
thing if you can.
Okay.
That way everybody can kind of sort through the thing a little bit easier. Okay, so another trouble. That's dodge. You're using slow motion dodge.
Oh, okay.
I know you have it because you used it already before.
No, I do have it. It's right there.
It's under your powers, not.
Oh no, this says standard. This slow motion dodge is standard, so I can't use that here. So I'm gonna get hit.
I've used it as a reaction multiple times.
Okay, that's fine. It just says action type standard.
Slow motion dodge.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Action type reaction. It says
I see it now.
reaction.
Okay, yes, I'm doing that.
Okay.
Then he has trouble on the attack. Okay, boom. Sorry.
Yeah, I already applied the trouble, so that's a 15 in total.
Okay.
Which I think is a miss.
That is a miss. Sorry, I don't mean to slow it down. As soon as you said you're going to attack Hit Monkey, I was looking for all this stuff and I couldn't find it.
Okay, so that was Chandu's turn. So now it is Hit Monkey's turn.
Hit Monkey is going to. Okay. Yes, he looks over towards Ren and realizes like he just does not have the strength to assist in any meaningful way. So he's going to turn his eyes across the field from all of his friends, turning towards the center where these three combatants are, and he's going to do this weird, sweet, like reload thing on his gun, you know, for flavor. And he's going to step up into the middle of the crowd. 3, 4, 5. Get right in the middle of all of this, and he's going to begin to do the dance of death.
Yeah.
I will also. I will. Yeah. The speakers
start
that
adding some music.
yeah, the speakers that are on
That's
his
illegal.
outfit somewhere starts playing some like just hard heavy metal rock. I will also be using my ability that makes this an automatic success. Called right now.
Combat expertise.
Combat expertise. Yes.
Oh. Side note, today we got an email saying we had 180 episodes that had copywritten music. I don't know if you guys saw
What?
that. Yeah. I had to go through
No.
each one and say, nope, we're allowed to use it. Because it was all Kevin MacLeod stuff, which is all free to use. So I had to
Mhm.
go through each one and say, nope, I'm allowed. Nope, I'm allowed. 180 times I had to do that. And I got 180
many?
emails saying that I submitted it.
Oh my god.
That's
Okay, so-
terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, it's my ability's called Combat Trickery that allows me to do this. It auto rolls a 1 on the Marvel die. This cost me 15 focus, and here comes the attack.
Holy shit.
Where the f is the attack? There it is. Agility, boom. What'd I get? Big money, no way me. Auto 1 on the Marvel, so I guess that's 19 against everybody.
Yeah.
19 against everybody.
Also, wait. Yeah, okay. I was gonna spend a karma to give myself an edge too, but I'll hold off.
You said it's automatically a Marvel, though. You said, like on the.
It's automatically in Marvel.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend my karma just in case. I don't know what anybody has, and I never spend these anyway. So I'm gonna give myself edge on this one just to make sure I hit him. I don't know what the threshold
You
is.
can wait for the result.
I will wait for the result. Alex Trebek. Oh wait, he's dead. Never mind.
I'm dead?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
You're doing excellent as a GM for being dead.
Okay, so I don't. I think that's gonna hit just about everyone.
If they're,
Right, you said it was
if their
19.
defense
The
is
only
over
thing
20
is-
crazy.
Chandu is going to bite down on his knuckle bones again, and he has a reaction spell called Shield of the Seraphim. He's going to create a magical shield that protects him from physical damage. Okay, so yes, with the Shield of the Seraphim, if the attack is less than 20, it absorbs the damage and continues to protect the character. This is obviously more than 20, so it blows up the shield, but he remains unharmed.
Okay.
So everyone else is getting attacked. Chandu has basically saved himself from the damage here.
Okay.
You said
So
that was how much damage is coming back?
this is showing me 31 damage, but that doesn't account for the Marvel. So I'm assuming since I rolled a 5, what's that?
You just double that result, right? You'd add 1 and then double it?
Yeah, okay, I was making sure that's how it works. So 32. So no, it's just full damage on this. So 32 damage plus bleeding.
Oh, okay. 32 damage plus bleeding for everyone. Everybody keep me honest on the bleeding, because I will forget that.
That's at the end of your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ouch,
Coming
that
for us,
hurt.
boys. Coming for us. The
And-
storms.
Did
The
you
tornado's
bring that
about to
back?
get you.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're
I
going
tried
off
to
my
have a
parents' house.
freaking callback.
Well, quit doing that. Okay, so you spin around with your gun dance, your gun katas, if you will, and you're just blasting bullets around the room. You shoot Ren 8 times on accident.
Oh no!
Dang.
Just kidding.
I disagree.
That's fair. All right. That doesn't happen. But yeah, Ruby Thursday is peppered with several bullets, blood oozing out all over. She looks like she is in rough shape. Chandu absorbs the blast with a last-minute spell being thrown up. Shrunken Bones, the mess of a man, bites that bullet and falls.
Oh shit.
Boom. Down.
Chris doesn't
That
even
was
know.
one hell of a dance
He walked away. He's
from
trying.
the hit monkey.
What is happening? I swear, his hat gets more intricate every time he comes back.
I can't wait to see what happens like three sessions from now, where he's got like a whole village on his head.
Right now, it just looks like I have like a nutsack spread real wide.
That's one of the Patreon tiers too. Join our Patreon. So yeah, Chris, you were able to down Shrunken Bones and seriously injure Ruby Thursday.
I called it, baby. You sucked, Tiny Bones, is what I called him in chat.
So then it is Action Bastard's turn. You are in your defensive pose or stance. Defensive stance.
Yeah, so I think seeing that Ruby took some pretty heavy damage there, and the battle seems to be swaying slightly in their favor, hopefully. Action Bastard's going to go ahead and drop his stance, take a step forward right up into her tentacly face, and he is going to just try and put his fist straight through her head.
A
She's
good
like, what
fist
do
head.
you think you're doing? Why don't you just die?
That's a total of 17 to hit.
17 to hit. And you're trying to fist her?
Yeah. Not the way I put it, but sure.
I'm pretty sure you said fist in there at some point.
I mean, if it fits, wear it.
If it fists.
That is a hit.
That's 10 damage.
You successfully fist.
I'm sorry, but I think that would cause way more than 10 damage.
So yeah, she's like, why don't you just die? And then you're like, boom! Like squares in her mask. And even though she doesn't really have like a mouth, blood starts to eke out from the
Ew.
floor of her head.
Oh no. What day is it?
It's Thursday.
If it fits, it fists.
Oh no.
Good one.
Oh no. That's a shirt idea.
We're gonna get just a very different crowd from what we normally attract.
Oh, yeah.
Sure do.
Or like, this is not the kind of stream we were expecting.
But I love my new shirt.
Yeah.
So yeah, you stepped up, you dropped your defensive stance, and you went on the offensive and threw a haymaker at Ruby Thursday. It is Ren Kimura's turn.
All right, I'm gonna try and get out of this, because he never lost focus. So once again,
Dang, that
All right,
shield
so-
spell is really good.
Yeah.
yeah, too good. So that is an 18, but I do have trouble, so I'm gonna roll that real quick. And also, am I able to use, since I am only 3 away from, because I have to hit 20, right, to get out?
Wait.
Yes.
Why did you have to reroll?
Yes,
Just
Because you have
trouble.
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 If you use karma to gain edge, they cancel each other out.
Yeah, I was gonna do it step by step. Am I not able to do that?
When you already have one stacked on you, you spend the karma to cancel it out. You don't do it.
Oh,
one
okay,
by one.
gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Trouble
Alright,
and
well-
edge cancel each other out, and then if you have another source that gives you another trouble or edge, then you would resolve that one.
Honestly,
Gotcha.
if I were you, I know you already rolled and all that. I would, with your range, I would just freaking attack him.
I didn't think I'd be able to if I was pinned, because I wanted to do that last time.
You have trouble on melee and agility checks, but you can't move.
Okay.
Exactly.
So-
Yeah.
You could use your
I could've-
spaghetti arms to smack at him.
Do you have any of your? Does
Alright.
any of your abilities like cause him to become stunned or knocked down or anything like that?
Not that I know of. I haven't seen anything like that.
Probably. See if that's a thing.
I'm looking. I haven't seen it, and I've looked at all my stuff.
I don't.
I think.
I doubt you've looked at all your stuff. Because
Yeah.
every time we're
Alright.
like, hey, do you know what this is? You're like, where's that
Okay.
at?
I don't remember what I looked at, but I know I've looked on the sheet multiple times.
Alright.
Oh, I have.
All right. Well, that's
Go on.
what.
You also have, like, you have inspiration. That's a beneficial thing for your team. You have that combat trickery thing. That makes it so it's very hard for you to miss. You got options here.
Well, I already did my thing. Like, took my turn.
Right. I'm just saying, you got options other than just trying to
Alright.
escape.
Okay, well, based on the initial conversation, I didn't realize that. But, alright, so I don't escape this time, and I will keep that in mind.
Okay. That takes us to the top of the round. Guns for Hands is still down. Shrunken Bones is down. Gorilla Man is down. It is Ruby Thursday's turn.
To go down.
No. Not go down.
My mom just texted me, heads up! With all these,
Alright.
And then she
Sorry
went
about
flying
that.
by with the tornado.
yeah.
Did anyone hear that, or did
I didn't hear
Did,
anything.
Discord mute it?
Yeah, I didn't hear
A
nothing.
sneeze?
No, yeah, there was like an emergency weather alert that started going off on my watch and phone.
Oh.
So it might be in the recording, so sorry, Kevin.
That's fine.
I think Ruby's gonna back up and try and create some space. Now I need to remember how many she can move. She looks over and she's like, John, do something! And then she's going to throw out an elemental burst at Action Bastard. Elemental burst makes a ranged attack that is a 16 against your agility defense.
Agile defense. That hits.
Okay, and we got a Marvel. So that's my 20. Oh wait, did you have sturdy?
I have sturdy 2.
Sturdy 2.
Yes.
So it is 6 times 1 plus 3 is 9. Times 2 is 18 damage.
18 damage.
She flings like one tentacle directly at you, and it just impacts you right in the center mass. Kind of like a retaliation for the punch that you just threw at her.
My tornado alarms are going off.
Yeah, same.
Are we gonna die?
Well, if one of us lifts up into the air, well, I guess we'll just end the stream.
Oh.
That would be fun. That would be a fun way to end the stream.
Would it?
Depending if it's you or not, I guess.
Ryan?
I feel like Alex would be the safest one out of both of us here.
That's
Yeah.
very true. I'm much lower
Yeah.
than you are.
Aren't you closer to the sky, Des?
Yes.
Yeah, she
think,
records up on the roof.
Yeah.
and I think I still have an hour before it gets here. So. Good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the Flames of Faltine. Character makes an ego check against the agility defense of a target within their line of sight. If the attack is a success, it inflicts regular damage. On a fantastic success, we'll see what happens if it comes to that. Make my ego check.
Oh my god.
That's something. So that is a 21 against Hit Monkey. Yeah, I think you muted yourself, Chris.
Oh yeah, sorry. Wife was talking to me.
You're fine. Well, yeah, you just Chandu has shot the Flames of Faltine at you.
Why would he do that?
Well, you tried to shoot him, and then you killed his friend.
I mean, fair enough, but okay. I would like to. Is there? Okay, sure. I will spend a karma to give him trouble. I don't think I have any more reactions to try to do my slow motion dodge.
Okay.
Remember how many I spent?
Oh,
Okay. I said trouble.
I took it. I took
Whose
your
team are you on
trouble.
here, Sean? Okay. I'm gonna take. The
I'm
hit.
on the other team.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, and he can understand you. 'Cause it's
Okay.
magic.
Well, of course you can understand me.
Fantastic. So that is unless you have any other abilities, it's 36 times 2.
Yeah, I just don't
72
know if I
damage.
have any reactions left. I spent the 1. I'm just gonna take the 32. That's a big old hit for Hit Monkey.
That is a big old hit, yeah.
Yes. I know how to hand them out and take them. I said 32. So
It
okay,
is
wow.
36 times 2.
Oh, it's a double hit. Well, that's gonna put me out. 36 times. So it's 72 total.
72 in total, yeah.
Okay. I'm unconscious.
All right. Just want to double check one thing here. Because you have combat reflexes, which gives you an additional reaction each round.
Mhm.
So, have you used 2 reactions or only the 1?
I know I spent the 1 on the dodge last round. I don't know if I spent it a second one. I don't think that I.
Yeah, I don't think
did.
that you have. I think you still have that ability.
Okay, then let me go ahead and do that just to see. I still might get hit with that high of a roll. It's my last chance not to go down.
Okay, so still a hit, but took away that double damage. So that is 36 damage.
All right, that was worth it. Okay,
That's better than 72.
I
Big.
have a thing.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
So,
job, Kevin.
Des, your metal
Yes?
arms or whatever, would you consider that blunt or sharp damage?
Sharp.
You would?
Say
think.
shark?
Sharp. Sharp.
Is it? Sh-
They're razor arms, so I
They're-
would assume
so it would
sharp.
be sharp. Okay. Your one ability is called Vicious Attacks, and
Yeah.
it adds the special effects of your weapon that you're using. Because it's
Mhm.
sharp, it is bleeding. I was gonna say if it's blunt, then it could be stunned, which is what you were looking for.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
Since they are sharp, it would cause bleeding.
So I was right.
I haven't looked at every ability yet.
I don't think that's correct.
You're like, I refuse to ever say you're right.
No, if I know that you're right, then I'll say you're right. Anyway.
No, you're
Right,
right.
Out of
so
your
just-
character sheet.
No, you're right.
Just so I make
just looked up
sure,
the last ability.
Hit
All right,
Monkey
you're right.
has. All right. Hit Monkey has not gone down, but he took 36 points of damage. Right.
That's correct.
Correct.
For your notes.
Yeah, look so far. I get
Gotcha.
that, all those, and then I'm on this.
Fantastic. Hopefully the recap next time will be better.
We'll see.
So that was the Flames of something or other. Flames of Faltine. It is Hitmonkey's turn.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna. Jeez, what is the situation with the octopus? Ran away.
She stepped back in line with Chandu and then tentacle punched Action Bastard.
I want to.
She's riddled with bullet holes and she's bleeding out of the orb on her head.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out. I don't think. What's. Take her out. Hit the guy that hasn't been hit yet. I'm gonna move over towards her and double tap. End this crap.
End it.
Yeah, step up real close. I look at that tentacly, bloodied octopus face that has no mouth, and I put the gun instead of a fist in there and fire.
Point blank.
14.
14 is a hit.
Oh shoot! I was about ready to spend that karma. All right, so that's double tap. Double. Oh, no, it's not fantastic. So it's just regular damage.
16 damage.
Yep.
You Oh, yeah. You shoot her in the orb, and the bullet kind of like clinks off of it. But you see her orb kind of like jerk back, and then she falls over.
Oh shoot, man!
Dang.
I was so
Deadpool
nervous.
keeps going on a killing spree.
Yeah, he is.
I wiped the blood
his
off of my
job.
gun.
Hold on, let me
Yeah,
reenact
that's
what my
basically
guys
what
did.
he does.
And then you put it in your mouth.
I put it in my mouth because I'm dead next.
You were like,
Oh,
I'm
no.
only gonna kill 1,000 people, and then I'm
I've
done.
reached my quota.
Dang, quite a shot from Hitmonkey. Action Bastard, you are up next.
All right. Seeing that Hitmonkey just took out the Ruby, and that tentacle strike last round kind of knocked the wind out of Action Bastard a little.
Yeah.
So, and seeing that Head in the Jar dude has been holding Rin this whole time, and we've had a hard time dealing with him, Action Bastard's going to do the more sensible thing, and I'm going to invoke my Do This All Day. The cost is 5 or more focus, and it says the character heals 2 points of health for every point of focus they spend. So I'm going to spend 10 focus to get 20 health back.
Nice.
So,
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
Charging back up.
Way to go, bastard.
Say the whole name.
Oh, action.
Fantastic. So yeah, you take a minute, very Captain America of you, to kind of just like, can do this all day. Staying in the fight, and then it is Rin's turn.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try and. Oh, what's my best choice? I want to attack. I know it's not
Alright.
great, but I want to do that. So.
Not like that bad.
Well, yeah. All right. And yeah, I'm going to try the vicious attack. Yeah.
Okay.
So character makes. Oh, well, that's a close attack, but I have the range.
Yeah, you have range. Your
Okay.
Extended reach allows you to do that.
Okay. Yeah. Makes a close attack. If it's a success, enemy takes regular damage. Fantastic. Enemy takes double damage. All right. So. Would that be considered my melee?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what a close
Why am I-
attack is.
Okay. I know, but looking at the map when I'm like that far away, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, but you
okay.
remember your arms can turn into razor wire that you can.
No, oh, I didn't do the
throw
attack
across them.
one. Ugh. Okay. I also get trouble, but the edge, yeah. Nah. That's an 11, I guess. I'll use the karma.
To
Although it's
cancel
probably
out
not worth
the-
it. Yeah.
It's not.
To cancel out the trouble.
Yeah.
All right.
It probably doesn't do anything though.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, what? What?
Oh, he's a little.
Okay.
His best defense is probably his like mind defense or whatever.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. That is a hit, so he takes 9 damage.
All right. Yes. The wind is picking up, everyone.
Yeah, we should probably end it here soon so we don't lose any audio files.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we're at the top of the round. We have unconscious guns for hands, dead, shrunken bones, and Gorilla Man, as well as Ruby Thursday. It is Chandu's turn. I mean, I just want to use some of these fun spells before my guy explodes.
So many
Ooh,
fun spells that go unused when you're playing these characters. I guess the GM.
Oh, that would have been better earlier.
Ooh.
I think you're doing just fine in this fight, Alex. Just gonna throw that out there.
No, I could be doing better. I'm sorry, everyone. I know everyone comes here to watch the stream and see you die. So, like, I'm really disappointed that I haven't been able to deliver.
I mean, we could try and play Chris's version of Kevin's game. If that's the case, someone's gonna die at that point.
Oh.
Hey, high stakes. People will tune in.
I'm sick whenever we play that. A lot of these spells are now like, hey, how can we elongate the battle? Which I want to avoid. So I think he's going to... Oh, that's fun. That's fun. You.
Do the fun one?
Alright, I'm just going to do the bolts of Bathrak. We did this earlier. He makes an ego check.
Damn.
That's a 22 against Hitmonkey.
22. Gosh dang. Do I have my reactions left? I don't remember when that resets. At the beginning of my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to take every chance I can, so I will use one slow motion dodge and my last karma if I need to.
Well, wait, what kind of attack is it?
Oh yeah. What is that? Can I dodge this?
It's an ego attack.
Oh, okay, I can't do
Your
that.
Agility defense.
Oh, against agility defense, that counts.
Oh, okay, cool. I will do that. The reaction, slow motion dodge.
Monster.
Gotta drop this a lot though. I can drop this like 6 points. Okay, and I'm gonna use my last karma. Do another trouble if I can. Oh baby! Oh my gosh, that took everything I had.
So that comes down to a 13 against your agility defense, which is a miss.
Yeah, somehow like it was dead on me, and then I like flipped out of the way at the last second. I don't know.
Bolts of Bathrak. Yeah, he bites down on his knuckle bones, fires another bolt, which you're able to monkey flip around.
Wait, it's been Chandu this whole time biting on his knuckle bones.
Yeah.
I kept thinking it was shrunken bones. Okay, never mind.
He's a floating head in a jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was the other guy with a full body. So let's go for Hitmonkey. It's your turn.
Hitmonkey. Jeez, what's my best option here? I can't do combat trickery anymore. Max damage. I guess I just have to go up and try to double tap this guy again. That's the only way I guarantee full damage with what I have. Everything else is too much of a chance. I am going to run over. I dodge past these rays or whatever he shoots at me, landing on my tail, then springing forward to get within range, standing next to that sack of bones, and point my gun at this jar head and fire. And I get a 16.
Yeah, I think Chandu is going to reaction Shield of the Seraphim. So he is going to eat up your damage and spend some more focus. And then, yeah, so that was your movement, your attack.
Yes.
So Action Bastard, it is now your turn.
Action Bastard's going to use move, and he's just going to get right up. I might not have to use. I'm gonna get right up in front of Jarhead's face there. Unless I miscounted, I think that cost me 1 extra movement than my movement speed. So that was move is if the character likes, they can use their standard action to move just like they would with a movement action. This way they can move twice in a single turn, which represents them putting their energy into an all-out sprint. So just sprinting right up into its face and ready for whatever comes next.
All right.
Do you have the ability ram? That would be a way you could attack this turn. But you take damage yourself.
I don't think I have ram now.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone does.
All right.
Oh, we did. Everyone does.
Yeah, it's a normal reaction.
Oh. Oh yeah, there it is. Ha. Who's their full speed straight? Okay, yeah, I can do that if it's allowable.
Sure.
Yeah, you just
Okay,
take damage
then-
from it.
I just told you I can do this all day. All right, I'm gonna try and punch that jar in half.
Okay.
Oof.
That is a hit.
Okay. I actually, you know what? Action Bastard's kind of pissy right now. He's gonna go for the overkill. I'm gonna use a karma to give myself edge so I can reroll that one.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna give you a helpful narrator tip. Right,
Mhm.
narrator for this game.
Yes.
He still has 4 points of his shield left, so you spending that karma is basically doing nothing.
Ah.
So
Okay.
you can keep the karma because your first attack hit.
Okay.
If you would have gotten a marvel, you would have just like wasted all of the extra damage anyway.
Gotcha.
So your 8 damage busts the remainder of his shield, and now he is vulnerable to attack once again.
Yeah.
You take 8 damage from the attack, and then if you would have hit him, he would have taken double.
Gotcha. Okay.
Gotcha. So it is back to it is Rin's
Rin.
turn. Yeah, I almost skipped your Rin.
All right. Yeah, Rin's real fed up with being pinned, and so she just kind of like goes into like a blind rage a little bit. And I'm going to, she does a whirling frenzy. So let me send that in the chat. There it is. All right. It does cost 5 focus, makes a melee check, compares it against melee defense of every enemy, which is just Chandu. So let's see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. And I'm going to spend my last karma
Yeah.
to give that one an edge.
S.
That's a 13 against melee
13
defense.
is a hit.
It's not to derail everything, but is that a melee attack or just your melee check there? That roll you did.
Oh, I did the attack. Well, son of a.
Oh my gosh. Hit Monkey holsters his
How
guns
do you
and
keep
leaves.
doing this?
I don't know.
Got
All
that
right.
part.
Well, either way, let's say everything else happened. The damage to that would be 12.
No, just use the.
It's 5
What?
times 3 plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
it's
18?
18 damage. Yeah, it's pretty easy to figure out the actual damage. So if you do make that mistake
Oh,
in the future,
the middle. Gotcha.
Yeah. Like that's how you figure it out. But that's why you want to
Okay.
use the attack roll versus the non-combat roll
That makes
because
sense.
it gives you the damage as well.
That makes sense. All right, so yeah, that's an 18.
18 damage. That is not good for Chandu. Yeah. You go into your rage, you start whipping these razor arms at him, which kind of I think looks funny because there's all of these magical bands coming out of him, restraining you, and then you're whipping him from across the room.
Just bitch slap.
But yeah, one of the strikes that you hit cracks the glass on this jar that is containing his head, and he furrows his brow and looks directly at you. We are at the top of the round. It is Chandu. Chandu is going to use the flames of Faltine once again. And this time he is going to go after Ren, because he did not like being whipped in the face. So, let's go.
Watch me nay.
That is a 16 against your agility defense.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hit.
That's 26 damage.
Ooh, buddy, that hurts. Alright.
Fantastic.
I'm
Then it
still
is
up, but it
Hitmonkey's
hurts.
turn.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to.
5 focus.
Man, it's a little cliche, but I'm gonna do my double tap again. This time, gritting my teeth, and I ain't taking any chances. I'm stepping right up this jar, and I'm aiming right at the crack that Ren just put in it.
Nice.
18.
18. That is a hit.
26 damage.
He is going to do his favorite trick now, since he's all on his own, which is the shield of the Seraphim.
At least I'll destroy it, I think, with this one hit.
Yeah, you said it was 26 damage?
Yeah.
Yes, so that will bust the shield. He is running out of focus.
This isn't exactly like what the ability says, but I'm thinking that Hitmonkey leapt. Like, he didn't run. He kind of like leapt as hard as he can. And it's almost like a slow motion dodge where he's flying through the air and he's like banking on this being like the last thing. So, I mean, he's not actually going to land prone and all that stuff and get all the bonuses from, but that's how I picture this scene.
Gotcha.
Nice.
After Hitmonkey, it's Action Bastard's turn.
Action Bastard sees the shield break and gets a little smirk on his face. And he says, "Not this time, bub." And he goes for a... Oh, where is it? He's going to do a vicious attack. So, character makes close attack. The attack successful. The enemy takes regular damage. On a fantastic success, the enemy takes double damage. So...
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
rip.
No, it was an 8. An 8.
That is not going to do it.
Hold up. I'm going to help teammate. I got a reaction.
Ooh.
Great.
Okay.
Okay. Teammate. Someone on the same team's... Okay. I know what a teammate is, you idiot. When you fail an action check, you gain edge on that action check.
So what are you doing
So,
to help
like,
him?
somehow, like, you go to do whatever attack that you're doing, and like, maybe I'm still moving forward through the air a little bit, and I like whip the jar with my gun a little bit to like put him back in your field of vision for your attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
You just kind of like...
The either or, I guess.
Oh no!
Oh,
You're
my-
on
No. It didn't happen.
That's all I can do, buddy.
So unfortunate.
Is this an issue in Roll20? I'm like literally every single time I've had to re-roll something, it's the exact same result.
It's not,
happens
if you
so
look
often.
If you look back through, it's not every single time, but it's a D6. So like,
It's way too much.
all right, well, you invent a platform that we can play on.
All right, on
Roll
it.
real dice then.
On it. No, Kevin.
I just want dice that have all the max number on every face, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Rin, it is your turn.
Okay.
You show those dice who are boss.
All right, I'm gonna do another whirling frenzy. Because why not?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do it right this time. Whoopah!
You did it right.
16.
I did. That's
That's
a
a hit.
16 to hit. And 15 damage.
And 15 damage, and you knock Chandu out.
Yeah.
Yes.
The jar collapses on the ground. The knuckle bone falls out of his mouth into the weird smoky whatever container he's in. And behind them, a set of sliding double doors open up, revealing a hallway into a dark space. And we'll call this the end of the episode. Yeah? And we'll see you
All
next time.
right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks to Sirenscape for the amazing atmospheric sounds and music. Make sure to check them out at Sirenscape.com to use them in your game. Also, thank you to our patrons. You guys help us continue to do this, and we appreciate you. If you'd like to check out our Patreon or find more info about us, go to AdventureAwaitsPod.com.